Well, I was definitely failing a lot. And I think I did the thing that many amateur writers do, which was to attempt to write the hardest parts of the book first, you know, the ones that are sort of most emotionally draining and difficult to talk about. And I threw those pages away over and over and over again until finally I felt that they'd taken the shape that they needed to. And that took many years. That took about, I think it took me about 2.5 years until I felt satisfied with those parts of the book that I'd initially started off with and then decided that I needed to set aside. And although there was something about writing the book that, and it sounds totally hokey, but it was also a kind of magical experience for me, because there were absolutely moments in this book that I felt as if I was utterly failing. And I didn't know if I was going to be able to go on. And one of those moments was writing about my sister's rape. I had attempted to write that scene, and I spent a good 6 weeks crouched on my living room floor, because for some reason, you know, a desk doesn't make any sense to me at that moment. And I'm on the floor writing, you know, and trying to get this out, and you know, I'm alternately sort of crying and freaking out about the fact that I can't inhabit that space. A, it's too painful, and B, it's just very too much close to fiction, too much for me to feel comfortable with it. And so I just decided that it was just not going to be in the book. And I went to visit my mom here in Albany, and I went up to my sister's room to spend time with her things, and I sat down on the floor and I looked under her bed, and there was this Tupperware container filled with notebooks that I'd never seen, and I opened it up and I pulled one out, and there was the account of the rape that is in the book now, right there. And it was as if she, you know, it was a gift to me. It was her coming to say, you can keep going with this book. And I had a lot of those kind of moments in writing, and you know, a lot of that has to do with memory, as we talked about. When I felt I couldn't remember something, I could always go to Cara's documents and find just the thing that I'd wanted, that I just couldn't put my hands on. And that, you know, as far as twinship, I think that's a really interesting thing, because it wasn't as if her ghost was with me and it was the guiding hand of her ghost, but really it was that twins do consider the same sorts of experiences interesting and carry those through in their work. And she was just as interested in the things that I was writing about, so she'd already done it.